Okay, so it's happened to all of us. We actually have some time to do something on the weekend, but we don't have any money. Well, I'm Joanna Larson, and I'm going to be showing you some fun things to do around Nashville that cost next to nothing and sometimes nothing at all. We're starting here at Centennial Park. Let's have a look around. Centennial Park sits on 132 acres, so that means plenty of space for outdoor sports like soccer, football, and frisbee. The park originally was home to Tennessee's Centennial Exposition in 1897, but became Centennial Park shortly after the exposition was over. History buffs, you can find out all sorts of these interesting facts by reading the information signs that are placed all throughout the park. Now, one of the main attractions of the park is the Parthenon. It is the only full-size replica of the actual Athenian Parthenon in the world. Each bronze door itself weighs about 7.5 tons. You can tour the inside, which houses an art gallery and a 41-foot statue of Athena for a small fee. Check out www.nashville.gov/Parthenon for more information about that. Walkers, joggers, and runners, I know you're out there, and I know that you will love the trail that wraps all the way around the park, partly around the very peaceful and serene Lake Watauga, and partly around the Parthenon. Trust me, with all the flowers, trees, and greenery, you'll almost forget you're in the city. Hey, did you know that Centennial Park has free Wi-Fi? That means you could come out here and do your homework in the fresh air. And guess what? Fresh air cleans out your lungs, which provides more oxygen to your brain and makes you more alert. So, this is the perfect place to do your homework. But if life has you so stressed out and you don't even want to think about homework, try feeding the ducks. It may seem childish, but hey, it's fun to be childish every now and then. But if you really want to have some fun, sometimes there's nothing better than shaking it up a little to some good music. Centennial Park has free events like this one, Celebration of Cultures, all year long. You can check out the website www.nashville.gov/parks for more information about upcoming events. So, whether you want to take a walk with your sweetie, cuddle up and read a book on a swing, or be inspired to write on the steps of the Parthenon, Centennial Park is the place to do it. With all the fun going on here, I hate to leave, but we're going to head downtown to the downtown library and see all of the great stuff that there is to do there. There's more than books. So here we are in front of the downtown library here in Nashville. This is not your ordinary stuffy library in your small hometown. This place is amazing. Let's go inside and check it out. From the minute you walk into this library, your mind says, this isn't a library. Where are the ugly brown carpets and the yellowish fluorescent lights that give me a headache? Well, they're nowhere to be found in this 3-story library adorned in marble, murals, and home to a small art gallery. Built in 2001, the library sits on top of a former shopping mall area and in a very important historic area as well.
The library building itself on Church Street is actually built on the location where some of the civil rights sit-ins at lunch counters actually took place. So there's a very big significance to this actual location and why it was chosen for the library.
You might almost forget that this was a library if it wasn't for all the books. As a matter of fact, the library's nonfiction section alone is equivalent to 3 football fields. Wow! But let's not get stuck in the book section. On the first floor, you can find hundreds and hundreds of CDs, DVDs, and good old VHS tapes. It almost looks like a small video rental store, and in a sense it is. But guess what? You can rent it all for free. This library is full of surprises, but perhaps the library's biggest surprise is its courtyard. That's right, the library has a courtyard, and wait till you see what it looks like. Beautiful gardens, trees, and even fresh rosemary all circle around a large fountain. And look, there's a spot just for you at that table right there. It's like a small getaway retreat. You can even pretend you're in a courtyard in Europe somewhere. Let's say France? And guess what? You don't even have to leave the building to visit a French cafe. The library boasts a French cafe called Provence. Even the walk to the cafe is pretty fun. As you walk down this hardwood floored hallway, you can enjoy the quaint black and white portraits that adorn the walls. And before you know it, you're in Provence. And hey, since we're going with the French theme, why not order a chocolate croissant? Okay, so one last thing. The library has all kinds of fun, free events throughout the year. And there's one I just got to tell you about. They have marionette shows. Now I know it sounds kind of childish, but I hear they're pretty sophisticated and fun for adults to go to. So go to library.nashville.org and check out the Kids Zone section. You'll find out all the information there. Wow, it's been a long day and I'm hungry. But you know what? I've got the perfect Mediterranean restaurant. It's Mediterranean Cuisine right on top of Cheeseburger Charlie's on 21st Street. Now I know you're wondering, with all the Mediterranean restaurants in Nashville, what's so special about Mediterranean cuisine? Well, I'll let Sammy, the owner, tell you.
We basically offer fresh, made-to-order foods here. We are a true, authentic Mediterranean food restaurant. We offer all the foods that we make every day here. We make them from morning to night every day for the same day or the next day. And we make it as authentic as possible with all the authentic spices. I either make them like I learned it from my mom or my grandmother, or my wife helps me also make them from what she knows, which she knows a lot more than I do. The prices are very reasonable. We're not here to get rich. We're just trying to make a living and make some friends along the way.
The hookahs are great. I mean, it's only $8 and you get to sit for as long as you like, and you get 250 milligrams of flavored tobacco.
Good food, good hookah, good prices. It's close to campus. What more could you ask for? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get to eating. This has been a Joanna Larson production. I hope that you've enjoyed learning how to live cheap in Nashville.